Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play. This is Xillia 2. Wow, for a split. I don't know what it is. I always get to Let's Play and I'm like, crap, what game is this? Xillia 2. We are about to go to the basement and go back to the training facility because the CEO has something interesting to tell us. The CEO is definitely an interesting and weird character in this one. A couple of things that I'm thinking about that I want to talk briefly on before we get going is, number one, as we mentioned, when we've gone to other dimensions, the CEO is the only person whose character drastically changes. So we ran into the CEO in the other place, it was a completely different guy. Whereas all the other ones we run into are like versions of themselves with very altered personalities because the events have happened differently. So it's driven them, but they're still the same people. The other interesting thing is that they have these agents that go into fractured dimensions in order to steal the core of them, and in order to shut down the dimension and return the spiritual energy to the prime dimension. Which on the one hand kind of sounds like we're committing like Omegacide, because we're just destroying everything. It's almost similar to how Mila stole the... not stole, but sealed the spirit energy away from... the humanity side and kind of kept it in Olympius. Sort of, because we're taking away from an entire... we're basically making a barrier that they can't get through and keeping all of the spirit energy on the other side. The other thing that's interesting is the fact that this company has a group of people... I'm actually changing him back to his normal ones. I haven't minded these... come on. But, yeah, let's get back to who we are. Don't you also have... yeah, okay, I actually like her color variation. I think it's nice. Anyway, that this company has a group of people that do that, because obviously it seems as though Spurious is responsible for the creation... They say Chronos is the one creating the other dimensions. I'm not sure that's true, because why would Spurious be in a secret situation where they are going around and fixing the issue if they had nothing to do with its creation? Like, this is a for-profit company. They wouldn't be doing that. Maybe the government would. The fact that they are doing it and the fact they're keeping it so hush-hush makes me think they're a little bit more involved than they're leading us to believe. But we'll find out if that's true or not. Let's go down to Basement 10. This is where we began the game, guys. Oh, maybe not. This isn't where we began the game, guys. Destroying Exodus can't be that hard, especially if all its employees try together. However, the president doesn't seem to be taking aggressive steps. I wonder if there's a reason. Because he's more closely affiliated with Exodus than you realize, you fool! There's only a stepping stone to success of one of our company's mottos. Well, it sounds like he does believe in failure. He just believes that failure is something that we can use to overcome. Alright, 50%. Anything else in this room? Signs point to no. So we'll duck through this door. The agent training facility.
Whoa. Never thought something like this would be down here.
I did, because I've been here before.
Must have cost Spurious a pretty penny.
So standing in the middle of this... okay. It looked very... here we go. We're lifting, guys. I guess it... well, that's interesting. Are those monitors? Those are monitors. I thought this was going down because they were all going down together. I guess a lift can also lift you down. Like, that is a thing. I'm an American, so we refer to them as elevators and not lifts. So I was slightly confused for a second. Functions are disabled, but I have the code. Off screen, I did run around and I picked up the code. Hello, Mr. Man. You and your fashionable red trench coat. People that wear red are always good people.
I wish we could ease into this, but time is of the essence.
You do not... dude, you blackmailed me into doing this. I do hope that we get to fight Spurious at some point. Because when you go back and you really look at what he's been doing, you run into a situation of, oh, hey, so, we passed out, and Rideau did the surgery to bring us back without our consent, and charged it to us without our consent, and then he got the police to make us part of their most wanted list in order to then use that as blackmail in order to force us into becoming a higher class agent. Like, God.
You'll have to train the hard way. Actual combat.
I've been doing that the whole game.
Don't interfere.
Is that the thing that I fought at the beginning of the game that just, like, rocked my ass? The Chronos gauge has been stored up. Press. Wow, those are odd buttons.
What's happening?
When the gauge is full, you can transform at any time, even if you're currently down, staggered, or being hit. When cheating attack, you can press to unleash power moves only available while transformed. Oh yeah, that's not overpowered at all. Okay. I assume normally these will actually... Alright, interesting.
Show me what you'll be.
Well, that seems overpowered as hell. Holy shit!
Luger?
Now I'm a time agent, which again, I do want to know who her dad was, because they also ran afoul of the time agents. I wonder if she comes from an alternate dimension, because she got that watch in order to get her to the land where dreams come true, but couldn't that watch also be used to get to the prime dimension? So there's skills, you can receive more elemental ore if you have transformed to Chronos. The awkward thing is going to be pressing the two buttons like that.
Something's wrong with Luger.
Yeah, he's turning sinister and agenty.
That's enough for now. Still no match for Julius, though.
Well, it's no shit. That's my literally first fight. Shut the hell up.
So that's a Chromatus.
It's also very interesting that the device that they use to fight Chronos is based on Chronos.
Where'd Luger learn that trick?
It's a family trait. He's one of Kresnik's descendants.
Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense because this isn't Kresnik's last name, but I hadn't ever like put together that the Lance of Kresnik.
See his watch? It's a Kresnik heirloom, passed down for generations. It's the key to the transformation.
If it's the key, why was I allowed to keep it this whole time?
Though it would seem Julius has been using yours all this time.
Interesting.
That's not Luger's. It's my daddy's.
We're talking about Kresnik, the Genesis Sage, right? The one who wielded the Lance of Will?
Yes.
The Sage Kresnik? Yes, I seem to recall that name from Rize Maxian legend.
I do have to wonder how much he knows. Oh, look at Rolo in the background. Come on, Rolo! How much the CEO knows about Rize Maxia.
So the tale is different here in Olympias?
Okay, Olympius is the human area in Rize. For some reason, I completely blanked on the name other than Olympius. I could not remember which one Olympius was. Never mind. I misspoke earlier. I apologize.
If Kresnik wasn't a sage, what was he?
A wretched plaything for the spirits. They granted. No, they cursed the Kresnik line with the Chromatus.
Well, if the Chromatus is the thing that lets us actually fix the world, I'm not sure it's a curse.
But Kresnik's curse is humanity's weapon.
Well, okay, he's basically saying the same thing I just said. That makes me eerily similar to the evil CEO. I'm not sure I'm okay with this.
And you, Luger, will master it. I will contact you when we detect a new fractured dimension. Until then, rest up.
I can't rest up. I got stuff to do. I'm a busy boy.
Look, Luger, I really hate to bring this up, but you've been neglecting your loan payments lately. Nobody likes a financial deadbeat.
What are you I just paid you off like 10 minutes ago. Shut up.
So much for resting up.
It would be awesome if Luger just like handed the cell phone to the CEO and been like, "Hey, your chick wants to talk to you." All right. And speeds. What is speed spoils? You can and also increase your allium orb. You should set them in the menu, but they're good use. Okay. So what do you mean? What is speed spoils? It said it has something to do with this thing, but I don't know how you... It seems to have no effect on anything. I have no idea what that means. Unfortunately. And I don't like not knowing things.
Transform away your debt, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like you've gotten
He talked
a little
again.
stronger, Luger. All thanks to me and Rolo, I bet.
Good job, Rolo. A one-way woman? What, from the back she looks like a man?
A great spirit that lives in the land of Canaan.
Yep, Chronos. The spirit of time.
We gotta find this Chronos guy and ask him where Canaan is.
If he lives in Canaan, doesn't that mean if we find him, we've already found it?
You're really obsessed with that place, aren't you?
What's wrong with that? I've got a one-track mind. You do? I know it means something good. Daddy used to say that Mommy had a one-track mind, too. He says I take after her.
That may not be great.
Must have made for quite a marriage.
Did you say something?
He said many things.
No, not at all. Just that I envy your old man.
Right?
You sure love your daddy.
I don't love him that much.
Why not?
He really seems to like me.
He's your dad. You're supposed to love him.
So, I've got to keep the promise I made to him, no matter what.
No matter the cost.
Just a moment. I almost forgot to give you your world map.
Here we go. This is what they were trying to have me look at earlier, and it was like, I can't find out.
It's standard issue for all DODA agents.
Doda.
I'm sure it will come in handy in your pursuit of the former Director Kresnik.
Yeah, I'm Director Kresnik now. That is cool. So the Duval is telling me that there's a side quest there. I'm assuming that's what that means. Someone also said that you could see, if you had all the kitties, but I don't see that option. So we'll go to Duval first and get that underway, and then we will go to Marksburg and start heading for Oh, there's also something in Dameol, because it's giving me the option of Dameol, but I also have not been to these two places, and I'll need to. So, let's go to Duval first. Always, always, always knock out side quests before you have to do anything else. I am glad it's like, hey, go to places you haven't been to, because it's really saying, hey, pick up on these side stuff. Oh, hey, this is where we ran into Gaius. Fractured dimensions, the chromatus? How much is going on right now that makes me feel my head's gonna spin? Your head is already spinning. Because you keep looking at your bow staff as you spin it. And that makes your head go around. Alvin. Alvin, Chapter 1. Alvin the Salesman.
Got some time to kill?
What?
Apparently.
He's about to ask a favor, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Hey, he's my friend. He can ask whatever favors he wants.
Those reporter's instincts of yours are right on the money.
Now he's just kissing up. This favor must be a doozy.
I'm about to go to work is all. Mind lending a hand?
You'd never guess from looking at him, but Alvin's actually a fruit merchant.
Really? I knew he was a salesman, but I never would have guessed that he was selling fruit.
He buys his stuff fresh from Riza Maxia and wholesales it to grocers in Olympias.
We just got started, so we're still in the early stages of making connections and nabbing clients.
Do you work for a company, or are you a self-starter?
I could use some help.
Absolutely. Like I
You're a
said,
real
you're my
sport.
friend.
Thanks. Just pretend you're shoppers passing by and follow my lead, okay?
Oh, we're scamming them.
This sounds like a racket.
That's the same thing I
Great.
thought.
I'll go work my magic. Remember, we don't know each other.
I tell myself that every day.
What are we getting into? Thanks for being such a good sport about all this, Luger.
Okay, so where am I going exactly? It's Alvin's story, but I don't see where Alvin went. I don't know. There we go. Okay, I'm like, I don't know you, but you should be somewhere.
Sure, your customers might say they're fine with your fruit, but wouldn't you sell more if it was fresher and tastier?
I doubt they'd even know the difference.
Let's find out. Excuse me, sir, ma'am. Care to try some samples? What do you think? Notice a difference between them?
Well, the one with 5, there's more of them. And more makes me think that they're fresher.
The one on the right's nice and sweet. The one on the left, not so much.
You think so, huh? What about you, sir? Which do you prefer?
Well, obviously the one on the right. I'm freaking scamming for Alvin.
Interesting.
What'd I tell you?
Okay, you sold me. I'll start stocking your oranges on a trial basis.
A wise businessman.
Hey! Get away from me!
A fight?
I know that voice.
I don't know that voice.
We should go too. I have a bad feeling about this.
Who was that? I did not recognize it. Was this the guys that tried to mug us before and were like, death to all?
I'm just here on business. I'm not causing any trouble. All right?
Okay, this is those
That's
people.
for us to decide, bub. Don't you Riza Maxians understand the concept of boundaries?
Who are you calling Bub? Are
That's
you
why I'm
Wolverine or
here.
something?
I've come to negotiate a partnership with Skylark Exchange.
Whatever. No one wants your crap.
That was.
Okay. Hey,
Alvin!
please, let me talk to Mr. Arthas at Skylark Exchange.
Weren't we clear?
Careful, it's a crowded street.
We're not about to let any stray lead hit the Skylark Exchange.
What is the
The
Skylark
Riza
Exchange?
Maxi
And why are
and
you
his
pointing
friends,
guns at people
though?
in the street?
That's a different story.
Aha!
Huh?
Really, you?
Maniacs would risk a bloodbath on public streets? Prepare for judgment from an elite junior agent of the Spurious Corporation.
An elite junior agent.
Oh, you guys. Why am I not surprised?
Hey! We haven't done anything.
Enough of your lies.
Okay. Well, what we want to have a battle of elite junior agents, huh? I can dig.
This guy's nutso.
Relax. He's just knocked out.
With a double-bladed sword?
I hit him with the flat of it. I swear.
Oh, sure you did.
Phantom Edge!
I'll help.
Phantom Edge!
I'm here for you.
Oh, Judah's here apparently.
I'm here for you.
Phantom Edge!
I'm here for you.
Crushing wind!
No, change weapon.
Wake up already.
All right, well that's wow. We actually build the Chronos gauge pretty darn fast, don't we? Oh, I did not realize that Jude was down. I pay attention. Okay, block, Jude. Jude, wow, no, not Jude. I'm Luger now. He just sat there and kept taking damage. I'm like, I'm pressing the block button as hard as I can. Okay.
Double twice the power.
Ow.
Wake up already.
I'm trying to wake up. Okay.
I'm here for you.
I'm trying to move. 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 Okay, I really should have brought a healer.
We need to do our best.
Don't you back out on me.
God dang it, I was trying to save it.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
We need to do our best.
Don't you back out on me. Guards were...
I thought you were dead. Why aren't you dead? My God, this guy is a way harder in this game than he was the previous one. Holy shit, dude, you're dead. You have no health. Sorry, Jude. I was trying. I was trying to like get you back alive before I won.
Unconscious.
Transform and cook. One by pressing transformation to be consumed. Yep. Oh, hey, there is actually a XXXXX. I did not realize that. I thought I always had to end with something.
This is the result of my hard work. Heck!
Whoops. This is the result of my hard work. Heck! Yes, that's what she said.
You think you can assault a junior agent and mosey off? This isn't over!
Ivor, maybe you should mosey off.
Huh?
Hello, officer. I'd like to report a nutcase swinging swords at people. Yeah, he keeps saying he's an agent or something.
See? This is what happens when you make a scene. I sure hope you've learned your lesson now.
Does Luger outrank him at this point?
What a weirdo.
Some people just never change.
Times
At least
never
you're
change.
safe. Gotta be sure to watch yourself around here.
Yeah. What is this? So, you all know each other?
No.
No, we're just getting acquainted.
Right then. Sorry for you, but the deal's off.
That's kind of what I figured would happen.
I'm sorry. You had him hooked, too.
No biggie. Plenty more potential customers where he came from.
Maybe you shouldn't have tried to scam.
Did you blow another deal?
Kinda.
Huh? Oh, that was nothing. Don't worry about it.
You sure? You've lied through your teeth so much that it makes me wonder if you're ever telling the truth.
I still got teeth, don't I?
Anyhow, I've got to run.
Cell
Catch you
phone.
later.
Sure.
He didn't really mean that.
Maybe he's right.
That's a good answer.
Integrity? Me?
He's right. You wouldn't care what he thinks if the job wasn't important to you.
Come on, I wouldn't go that far. But I just don't want any more relationships based on lies.
Alvin did definitely have a...
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Well, so much for the job. Didn't exactly work out, but thanks.
You're welcome. Alvin the salesman. That was interesting. I think it's the first time we had a really like boss fight with one of these.
Marketing plan, section 1. How to exploit the natural greed of Olympians during negotiations. Wait, you heard that? This is a highly classified document. Don't go leaking our strategies to anyone else now, you hear?
Why not? You know what? How about this? How much will you pay in order to keep your strategies a secret? I'm learning from you, Alvin. Oh, wow. That's a lot of pretty things to fight. Rank E. Oh, belongings. Like, why is this? I guess I can do it, but why is that a, like, story quest? Let's go back to the apartment and get this done real quick. Because, why not? I got a friendship potion. Why can't we be friends? Alright, and we'll go run down here, walk into this place. You found it! Rolo's brush! Yeah, but it's just a brush. Hey, don't look, there's no ordinary brush. It's the best brush ever, ever! Try them all, and this one keeps us for the softest and the shiniest. Isn't that right, Rolo? Meow. Oh, there's something else I forgot. This is horrible. I need Rolo's scratching post. You can't carry a scratching post around with you. He doesn't have his favorite scratching post. He gets all stressed out. He gets frizzy and he can't sleep. Okay, floss is important. Maybe not hair gel. Don't you what me? Don't like when people get around Rolo don't practice good grooming and hygiene. Like those bad habits rubbing off on him. Wait, you know, some days you're a real handful. Yeah, it's really... Oh, wait, there's something else we need. Go ram it. All right. And with that... Isn't the Audi Trail one of the ones that has the, like, Monstra on it? A Monstrar? I think I remember that. But guys, we will find out for sure next time. Because if there's a monster here, I'm going to find it and I'm going to kill it. If there's not a monster here, then I'm not going to find it, and subsequently, I will not kill it. So, thank you very much for being here, everyone. I will see you in the next one, and it will be fabulous. It'll be the best of adventures. We can also go to Hamil and get that quest done. So, next episode may not be a lot of actual storyline progression, because we're going to kill ourselves 3 monsters and do at least 1 story mission. Possibly 2, because there's also 2 areas we have yet to visit, and obviously, we need to visit all of them in order to find out whether or not there's other side quests there. Like, duh. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you all in the next one.